Hello Cancer, how are you doing? Okay, so this video is going to be about the full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening tomorrow on June the 11th. And the full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be 20 degrees and 38 minutes, is actually happening in your 6th house. Okay, the house of your health and well-being, the house of your pets, your work schedule, and your daily routine. As I've always mentioned in the past, the full moon, well, technically the moon is your ruler, Cancer, and Jupiter, who is the ruler of your 6th house and your 9th house, is actually sitting in your house as we speak right now. Jupiter will be in your house for the next 12 months, a little over 12 months, until the end of June of 2026. Okay, as I mentioned, obviously, as I mentioned multiple times, the full moon is the reversal of whatever situation is. It's the situation that's going to reach a culmination, a peak, or ending, whichever is your situation is. You're ruled by the moon once again, and the moon, with its ups and downs, it makes you feel emotional. However, this full moon is different than other moons because the ruler of this full moon, which is once again Jupiter, is the planet of abundance, optimism, luck, fortune, prosperity, expansion, and yeah, you name it, and is in your house, and hope, actually. So this full moon actually is the moon of luck and manifestation. Okay, this is different than other moons. You wouldn't be feeling emotional as usual, Cancer, because there's that sense of optimism, hope, and luck, and you feel it because the moon is your center, Cancer. Okay, the moon is your center, and there's like higher knowing, which is technically what you feel when Jupiter is in your house, because Jupiter is the god of higher knowing, higher wisdom. Okay, and you know, faith and belief, and that's what you feel, Cancer. Okay, you feel that there is something beautiful happening. Okay, yeah, that's basically what it is. And Jupiter is exalted in your sign, so nobody can beat you in these, you know, and how you feel. Okay, you probably the only sign that has that feeling that no matter what happens, or even what happened in the past, things is going to be 360 degrees changed. Okay, and once again, that's because what Jupiter instills in you, okay, versus what Saturn can instill in any other sign. Okay, because Saturn instills fear, doubt, restrictions, limitation, obstacles, blockages, and all those kind of negative feelings. Whereas Jupiter instills, you know, feelings of faith, having faith, belief, trust, you know, that your dream's gonna come true. Okay, so let's go back to the full moon that's sitting in your 6th house. Now, first of all, there is a mutual reception between you and Jupiter right now, but you and Sagittarius, pardon. Okay, I meant to say you and Sagittarius, because the moon, your ruler, is sitting in Sagittarius, and this ruler of Sagittarius is sitting in your sign. So there is harmonious mutual reception. It's kind of reciprocity between you and Sagittarius right now. Okay, it's like give and take. Technically, this is the kind of dynamic happening between you and Sagittarius, or between your energy and the Sagittarius energy. Okay, because your ruler sitting there and Sagittarius ruler sitting in your house. So there is a kind of give and take, harmonious give and take, equilibrium. Sorry, guys. That's what it is. So besides all of this, Mercury, the ruler of your 12th house and the ruler of your 3rd house, also sitting in your sign, and yeah, almost as forming a conjunction with Jupiter. Mercury is literally at 4 degrees right now in your sign. So once again, Mercury is the messenger of God, okay? It's literally the messenger of Jupiter. In the Greek mythology, Mercury, who's Hermes, okay, was the messenger between the skies and the earth. So Hermes used to bring messages to Jupiter, okay, from the hidden world, from the underworld. Or technically, Mercury was the spy, but Mercury really is the messenger of God. So what does that mean? And you're ruled by the moon. So there is higher knowing. Once again, going back to higher knowing, okay, there is a spiritual connection, very strong connection between you and the divine. It's like you're sensing something before even you speak it, it happens. Okay, you envision things, you see it, and literally, instantly, it happens. And that's what Mercury is doing for you, okay? Is bringing messages, spiritual messages to you. That's why around this time, not only because Jupiter is in your sign, but also because Mercury is sitting there, forming a conjunction with Jupiter, it's like you're getting all those divine messages, okay? And Cancer, any Cancer, whether Cancer Sun, Moon, or Rising, your psychic abilities is like literally at highest level right now, okay? And for the next year, for the entire full year. But now it's very potent because also Mercury is there. Cancer, and I'm not saying that because I am Cancer, but this is what it is, okay? This is literally a very auspicious time for you, Cancer. And I mean it. You are seeing through the walls, through the barrier. The veil between you and the divine has been removed, okay? As simple as that. I don't know how else I can put it. If there is any barrier between you and the divine, it has been removed. I don't know. You can, if you're a Cancer and you heard this message, please share your experience and what you feel around this time. I've disabled the comments for a few months in the past. I've enabled the comment section right now, so you can technically share your experience with us, with me, so I can energetically connect with you guys. You're more than welcome to share your experience. I've had spiritual attacks in the past, and there's so much negative energy coming to me, and I had to protect myself. So hopefully I wouldn't be experiencing this anymore. And yeah, you're more than welcome to share your experience and tell me what you're going through. So once again, I can connect with you energetically. But that's what's happening right now. However, I wanted to take precaution, Cancer, okay? Because of this barrier that was removed between you and the divine. You need to be very positive. Your thoughts, your mindset has to be very positive. You need to eliminate any negative thoughts because you are at the highest level of manifestation right now, Cancer. Highest level, okay? Whatever you think of, it's going to happen. It's going to be manifested in real life. So you need to clear your energy and you need to think in a positive way. That's what I'm cautioning you about, is to be. And you know what? With Jupiter sitting in your house, this is granted, okay? But if there is any negative feelings or related to past trauma or past experience, you really need to forgive and let go and forget about it. Because in particularly during the moon phases, you are very, very sensitive. Your sensors or your satellite, let's call it this way, is on higher alert. Really. And you're getting instant messages from the divine. And you can see what anybody else can't see, even for the next, I would say, 100 years. And you can deliver, Cancer. I guarantee you that. Now, I see that there is going to be a new regimen or a new routine in your life, whether related to your health and wellness or whether it's related to new schedule. There's something new is coming up into your life with this full moon. Even though it's a full moon, there's something old is ended, okay, completed, because you paid your debts, and there's something new is being manifested now in your life. I see that. Venus, the ruler of your 4th house, is sitting in your 11th house. And Venus is the lesser benefic, okay? Venus normally rules the sextile, which is, attracting opportunities. And she's forming, technically, a sextile with a Jupiter, the greater benefic, who's sitting in your house. And look, I'm talking about the full moon, and just the moon came out. And look, guys, the moon is not confusion. The moon is secrets that being revealed. The secrets of the cosmos, okay? The secrets of the universe is being revealed to you. Whatever that was hidden is revealed to you. You can see it. You can sense it. The moon is your sensors, Cancer. Your sensors. Okay? Now, once again, Venus is in domicile, okay? In Taurus. And she's attracting abundance. She's attracting people because she's sitting in your 11th house, the house of fortune, the house of social groups, or being social, the house of teams and friends. And the full moon is actually in the 6th house, the house of co-workers. New routine, new schedule, so on and so forth. So Venus is attracting opportunities along those lines, joining new groups, socializing with people, whether it's related to business opportunities or it's related to new teams that you're going to be meeting up with. And also fortune, luck, okay? This is very beautiful, Cancer. I spoke in length in my previous video about Jupiter in Cancer and why Jupiter was exalted in Cancer. So you really, if you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch it. I do sense that there is something very beautiful is brewing in the skies for you. And it's been revealed to you either through dreams or even through visions you've seen, Cancer. You are overcoming fears. you are overcoming obstacles, you are overcoming doubts, because that's what Saturn is, you know, because we are in a time of square between Saturn and Jupiter, which is in your house, and Saturn is in your 10th house. Saturn and Neptune both are forming a conjunction in your 10th house, and they are squaring you or squaring Jupiter in your house. And Saturn is all about fear, and Neptune is about illusion, okay, or doubts. But Jupiter, optimistic energy, is making you and helping you overcome those kind of illusions and those kind of fears. And because fear is illusion, fear itself is an illusion, it doesn't exist. And with Jupiter in your house, in its exaltation house, is giving you the power, because Jupiter is overpowering Saturn and Neptune both. So I'm gonna tell you from my experience with Jupiter in this house, and let me tell you, the Cazimi that Jupiter is going to form with the Sun on the 24th, when they're gonna meet together at 3 degrees in your house, Cancer, and the following day they're going to be a new moon, which is I'm going to make a video about it, okay? This phenomena did not happen for the past 23 years. You have experienced that. I want you to go back and check and try to remember what happened back in 2002. Because this never happened since 2002, not since 2013. Yes, Jupiter was in your house in 2013, but at that time, I'm talking about the Cazimi. I'm talking about the Sun and Jupiter conjunction in your house. This never happened since 2002. Okay, July the 19th, 2002, Jupiter and the Sun met at the same degree, 27 degree, in your house. But in 2013, Jupiter and the Sun formed a Cazimi in Gemini, not in your house. So that's why this never happened for the past 23 degrees. It's very rare degree, okay? Now it's happening again in your house. So this is the most fortunate day since 2013. And once again, this doesn't happen very often. And that's why I'm saying, and once again, the very following day, there is a new moon in your house. New moon in Cancer. When Jupiter enters into exaltation house in Cancer, I see many Cancerians are getting married or getting into committed relationship. Commitment. For many of you, it's marriage. For others, it's engagement, or it's a committed relationship, because Jupiter is the husband. If you are a Cancer or masculine Cancer, then Jupiter is elevation in your status. Even if you are a feminine Cancer, but this is also marks marriage and pregnancy. It's a committed relationship. Jupiter in Cancer also means purchasing a property. So I don't want you to listen to those naysayers who are very passive and have too much jealousy and negative energies and thought, oh, don't purchase a house. Oh, don't listen to this bullshit. Don't listen to this bullshit. Please don't. Do it now. And I mean it. Because whatever you do now is going to expand. And it is going to grow bigger and bigger throughout the next 12 months. And it's going to be double when Jupiter enters into your second house. Now we do have Mercury retrograde in July, I believe 16th, 17th of July. That's when it's going to station retrograde. So you really need to do whatever you need to do now. Okay? Remember what I said. Don't listen to the naysayers. Please don't. Because there are lots of people who pretend to be astrologers and psychic and bullshit, and they know nothing. And I'm telling you that, Cancer. Please don't listen to them, okay? And I just talked about the naysayers and you got the 5 of feathers. I believe Libra got this as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or I don't know, I can't remember who exactly, but yeah. And this just tells me the naysayers who are trying to stop or put a hold on your abundance and prosperity. And there you go, Ace of Feathers. This is very beautiful. Ace of Swords. Wow, 7 of Grains, Ace of Chalices, and 6 of Chalices. I don't know, should I pull more cards? And you got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Bottom line, Jupiter in your house is guaranteeing that you are going to get way much better what you've expected or what you've hoped for. Because once again, Jupiter is expansion, is growth. If you expected 5, you're gonna get 50. You take it, whatever I said when I said 5, and you're gonna get 50. Take it in any way you want to understand it. If you expected 1, you're gonna get 100. That's what Jupiter in your house means. If you've expected this much, you're gonna get this much. If you see my hands, that's exactly what I mean. Because that's the Jupiter's promise to you. You've struggled a lot, Cancer. You've struggled a lot. Okay? You've been through a lot. You've been through hell and back. And you've shown perseverance, endurance, persistence, and patience. You are. And I see the Emperor, I see it as your status, how it's going to be elevated. That's what I see for you, Cancer. I see competition and people are trying to stab you in the back, but I see you winning, Cancer. I do see you winning. You've moved away from that is really weird. I just said you've moved away from something that's no longer serving you, and you got the 8 of Chalices, 8 of Cups. And if you look at this, this is, by the way, the biblical tarot card. This is a new tarot deck. I got it. I love it. I resonate a lot with it. And it's all based off Jesus and biblical, or the Bible, literally. And you see how you're elevated? Do you see? It's like the divine is ascending you. You're ascending, Cancer. You're leaving all these naysayers behind you on the ground, like below you, and you are being elevated by the divine. This is 8 of Chalices. And I just mentioned, and you've seen me, the card was like this. And I just said you moved away from the naysayers and the people who stabbed you. You are being elevated and ascended. Okay? You are ascended. You are ascending. You are ascending, Cancer. Okay? And you got 2 of Chalices. There are so many cups here. Okay? and there are multiple grains and multiple feathers as well. So you got the 6 of feathers, which is swords, Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, okay? And pretty much everything else is chalices, cups. And you got 2 aces, Ace of Cups, which is Ace of Chalices, and Ace of Swords. And also the 7 of Grains. So once again, you persevered. You've been very patient. You paid off all your debts and your karmic debts. And you moved on. You're being elevated. And now it's time for you to receive. And I see you getting into a new commitment. I don't know what kind of commitment is that. It varies from everybody. Okay? There are tons of Cancerians over there. Even if you're not subscriber to my channel, I know you're going to watch this video and you're going to tell me what you said is coming true and has happened. If it's not already happened, it's going to happen in the very near future. I see you getting into commitments. It could be marriage, it could be whatever committed relationship. For others, it's an agreement, contract you're going to sign. If you look at here at the Ace of Swords or Ace of Feathers, this is the divine enlightenment coming to you. Do you see this ray of light? It's like a truth being revealed. It's like you're being saved by the Savior, by the divine, by God. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, "Soul, soul, why do you persecute me?" Wow. You are being resurrected, Cancer. This is the divine saving your life, saving you, allowing you to see the truth, resurrecting you. It's like a message of truth coming to you from God. This tells me if you are dealing with legal matter, okay? Or somebody who treated you, who betrayed you, who stabbed you, you are going to receive justice. You are going to be the winner. Okay? You are going to be victorious. That's what Ace of Swords is all about. Okay? And you got the 5 swords, the Ace of Swords, and here you got the 6 of Swords. You're moving on. You're leaving what was no longer serving you behind you. You are being elevated. You are ascending. I'm repeating myself. You are getting into a reciprocated relationship where there is give and take, where there is equality, equilibrium. Okay? 6 of Swords, 2 of Chalices, 6 of Cups, and Ace of Chalices. There's love coming your way. Love, commitment, healing, you name it. Somebody is offering you pure love, literally pure love, because you deserve it. You probably never expected that, Cancer. You probably gave up long ago. I see 12:12 on the clock p.m. in the afternoon. And I'm gonna tell you what's Angel 12:12 mean. okay? Sorry, Cancer, I'm just looking at my notes. If I'm missing something in astrology, I feel like I told you everything astrologically speaking, but let me just... Yeah. This is the Samaritan woman when she came to Moses at the well and she offered him herself, like she offered him her cup of love. Once again, these are biblical tarot cards. They're very, very potent in the energy. And yeah, I see somebody is offering their cup of love to you, Cancer. Pure love. I see you also being or showing sympathy to people around you. I see you helping people in your family. Could be sibling, could be children, could be parents, whatever. I see you offering support, all kind of support, emotional and financial support, because abundance is coming your way, Cancer. I just want to use a different tarot deck to clarify what's this Five of Swords. Spirit guys, what's this Five of Swords about? And please, if you have, wow, another Six of Cups, and it literally fell off on the Six of Cups. So this is very potent message that you are going to offer help and support to people you know from the past, people you know all your life. Could be family member, okay? For others, you are going to enter into a twin flame type of relationship. And you got justice. Excuse me, justice. Whatever that was unjust is going to be just now, okay? Justice coming your way, Cancer. And this is literally what Ace of Feathers is. Ace of Feathers is victory, once again. And I mentioned that if you're dealing with a legal matter, because look, Cancer, Jupiter in your sitting in your house, this means that there is going to be a legal matter you'll be dealing with. And I see for many Cancerians, you have been dealing with a legal matter. And you know what, guys? Two signs I see that they are going to be dealing with legal matter: Cancer and Scorpio. You are going to be victorious, okay? You are going to be victorious in this legal matter. I don't want to pull so many cards, but let's see. 3 came out. You got 10 of Cups, the Empress, King of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay? I am not going to pull any more cards, Cancer. You got Page of Pentacles, the Tower. So something is changing drastically all of a sudden. Somebody is coming to you with an offer. Somebody is going to help you. Okay, is going to support you, is going to help you get out of a situation. Somebody is going to speak the truth and is going to defend you, is going to help you, literally. And you got the Empress and the Emperor, okay? And also the 10 of Cups. And this is the ultimate happiness, family happiness. 10 of Cups, oh, and here you go. The Ace of Chalices or Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you got confirmation here, Cancer. You got Ace of Cups twice, Six of Cups twice. You got the Empress and the Emperor. You got the Justice and the Ace of Swords. I mean, I can't make it up. And so many major arcana here. You got the Tower, you got the Moon, Justice, the Love, I thought it's Lovers, and the Empress and the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else? Yeah, 5 major arcana. I don't know what else. I don't feel like I want to pull any more cards for you, Cancer. Let me get some love oracle for you. It's been 35 minutes. Now I'm gonna tell you what's Angel 1212 mean as well, because that's what I see in the clock. Let me just get some. Delicate Dawn. There are so many cards filled here. Celestial Grace. Flight Plan. Faith is Heaven. Future's Embrace. Peaceful Parallel. And Healing Marriage. Healing Marriage. So some of you, there's going to be a reconciliation, okay? If there was a separation. So I see reconciliation, peaceful parallel, harmony flows, lives aligned, basking in the serene glow of peace. So yeah, there's some sort of relationship that's going to be healed, and there's going to be peace in the relationship, peace and harmony. Future's Embrace. Seize prospects, absorb wisdom, and spring into action for your ambitions. And this is literally what Jupiter does. Okay? Faith is Haven. Believe in the safety of your return, as every journey leads back to comfort. This is very beautiful message. Faith is Haven, and Jupiter is faith. Flight plan. For some of you, for many of you actually, Cancer, you have already traveled, and for others, there is travel in the works for you. You are going to travel. Sometimes things fall apart for better things to come. Flight plan. And this is once again related to reconciliation. So sometimes things fall apart for better things to come. So there's something better is coming your way, and that's Jupiter's promise to you, Cancer. Celestial Grace. In special moments, feel the blessed touch of the divine guiding your path. This is very beautiful message. Delicate Dawn. From fragile beginnings, nurture growth and hold into the promise of hope. I mean, I don't know. I can't make it up. I can't make up this energy. It's like flowing for you, Cancer. This is very beautiful reading. It can't be any better than that. Let me tell you what Angel 1212 means. It's a message. It's a message from your spirit guides, urging you to stay positive and trust in your journey towards fulfillment. It signifies spiritual growth, awakening, and alignment with your higher purpose. The appearance of 1212 suggests you are on the right path and that your angels are supporting you. Number one. So I'm gonna break it down to numbers. Number 1 represents new beginnings, ambition, and taking charge of your life. Number 2 signifies balance, harmony, and partnerships. And you got 2 of Cups. Remember? And you got 2 ones. You got actually Ace of Cups, that's 1, twice, and you got the Ace of Feather, Ace of Swords. And number 1, once again, represents beginning, ambition, taking charge of your life, something new coming to you from the divine, a gift from the divine. When you get an ace in a spiritual reading like this is something given to you from the divine. A hand of God is extended to you with love, healing, and truth. Okay? Ray of hope, ray of light, truth, justice. 12 is a reminder to trust your intuition and embrace your spiritual journey. It encourages you to trust the timing of your life and have faith that things will work out. Now, 12 is also an indicative of twin flame journey and relationship. You are in the verge or on the verge of encountering your twin flame. Or if you've already found yours, it's a reminder to nurture the relationship. 2 of Cups, usually I see the lovers as the twin flame, but what happened here? You got 2 of Cups, you got the Ace of Chalices twice, or Ace of Cups twice, okay? And also you got the 6 of Cups twice. All of these indication of, to me, as a clairvoyant and clairsentient, to me, this is a twin flame journey. And on top of that, you have the Empress and the Emperor. I can't make it up. I just can't. For some of you, you are ready in this journey. For others, you are on the verge of encountering this journey, entering into this journey. Okay? And that's what 12 means. Cancer, that's what I have for you. Happy Jupiter in Cancer. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello Scorpio, how are you doing? So Scorpio, the full moon in Sagittarius is going to happen in your second house. This is the house of the income that's coming from your own work, your own business, okay? This is the fruit of your labor. Scorpio, let me be honest with you. I am not going to sugarcoat the reading, but I want you to understand, what does it mean, a full moon in your second house? A full moon in your second house, now it all depends on your situation, okay? If you are working, I see for some of you there is going to be ending. However, this ending is going to be substituted or swapped by something better coming your way, because Jupiter, the ruler of the moon, the ruler of Sagittarius, is sitting in your 9th house. And while I was doing the reading for Cancer, I just mentioned that if you are dealing with a legal matter, I see you winning. So maybe this source of income is going to end because you are receiving a chunk amount of money, a large amount of money from a legal proceeds or a legal matter, okay? Or it could be you're suing your employer because you were, I guess, wrongfully dismissed from your work, and you are going to be compensated for that. Now the sun opposition to the moon and sitting in your 8th house. So there could be ending and a source of income that's coming. It could be not ending. Look, guys, it could be ending in an income that's coming from your own work, or it could be ending of a money that, or a source of income that's coming from your partner. Or, I'm not gonna lie to you, Scorpio, for some of you, your partner is going to force you to quit your job. Or tell you, I've had enough. Or causing too much chaos in your life and is telling you, I am supporting you and I don't want you to continue working at this place. Because I'm providing for you. For some of you, I see this situation. For others, I see ending in that source of income that's coming through your partner because the relationship is going to end. Why I say that? Because Taurus is your 7th house and Uranus is sitting there forming a square to Mars in your 10th house. My goodness, this dynamic is very complex, Scorpio. Very complex because you're ruled by Mars. 7th and the 4th. Sorry, 7th and the 10th, not the 4th, the 10th. But Mars is sitting in the 4th from the 7th. So, in other words, Taurus is your 7th house. And Leo is the 4th house from the 7th. Which is for you, is the 10th house related to you. And this square is not an easy one. And I see you forming or causing, or not necessarily causing, but you have decided to sever ties with that person who's causing chaos in your life, causing disruption in your life. Because Uranus in your 7th house is causing disruption, is very disruptive in your 7th house. There's not fluctuation, there's ups and downs in your 7th house. Today we're together, tomorrow we're separate. Today we're fighting, tomorrow we're friends, we're reconciling. And you're sick and tired of it. You've decided to sever ties with this situation. For some of you, it's a business relationship. For others, it's your marriage house or your commitment house. Okay? Technically, your marital relationship. However, Jupiter in your 9th house is promising you that you are going to be reimbursed. You're going to be compensated with something way much better than what you've been dealing with, because Jupiter is growth, is abundance. It's in your 9th house. So for some of you, I see either travel or seeking some sort of higher knowledge, higher wisdom, higher whatever. I don't know, going to a holy place or a spiritual place, or I don't know, getting a job overseas or something along those lines. To move away from this chaos in your 7th house. You're sick and tired of it. You don't want to deal with it. For some of you, for others, or who are students, I see you seeking higher education or like PhD, master's, something along those lines, and maybe you're traveling to get that degree. Postgrad degree, I see it as postgrad degree. I see also an opportunity coming to you from foreign lands, or a person who's foreigner to you, person you don't know, or it could be even a relationship. You could be getting into a relationship with a foreigner, somebody that's not from your country, same ethnicity, same color, same background or faith, or belief system. Could be a job offer. It could be a relationship. No matter what, I see I see that you're going to be rewarded for being patient. And I see money coming your way. I do see money coming your way. Because even if there is ending in the source of income, I see that money, because the sun is in your 8th house sitting there. So there is somebody, it could be government, it could be, I don't know, some social assistance or something coming, or I don't know, because the sun is a representation of someone with higher authority, maybe offering you a loan, or maybe some sort of, maybe, as I said, it's a legal matter that's going to come to your favor. The sun is going to conjunct Jupiter on the 24th in your 9th house. So if there is a legal matter, I see it's coming it's going to be to your favor. You're going to be winning. Now, Scorpio, I'm not going to lie to you, Lilith sitting in your house. Okay? So I don't want you to be under the influence of Lilith, because Lilith energy is very destructive and it does backfire. So if you're trying to seek revenge from that person who's causing chaos in your 7th house, please don't do that. Because once again, it's going to backfire. And that's what I don't like about Lilith sitting in your house. Because Lilith is dark energy, is very negative energy, is the energy of jealousy, enviousness. I do it at all cost. I'll do whatever, an ethical thing, revenge, anything, you name it. It's very, very negative energy. And it's going to be in your house for 7 to 8 months. I can't remember exactly, but that's what Lilith stays. Lilith stays in a house for at least 7-8 months minimum. You need to have faith. That's what Jupiter is telling you. Jupiter is promising you of rewards, okay? For your patience, for your perseverance. And I see Jupiter is rewarding you. You are, Scorpio, to be honest, you're the most challenged sign of all signs, because all these squares are happening in fixed signs. Mars is your ruler in your 10th house. Uranus is sitting in your 7th house. These are all angular houses. And Pluto is sitting in your 4th house, which is also your ruler. And they're all forming squares with one another, with you as well, squaring you. So I see challenges coming to you from all these angular houses, the 4th, the 7th, and the 9th. It's like obstacles. You're trying to escape this direction. It's like you find obstacle on the other direction. 4th, 7th, and 10th. But you know what? The 9th house, oh my God, and look, 5 of Wands just flipped out. I'm gonna take all these cards, even though they were in reverse. And I see death. Pluto is the ruler of death. And you are the ruler of death. So there's something dying and ending. And look, Scorpio, you got the sun. Isn't that beautiful? You got the sun on top of everything. I'm taking all of this. For some of you, there was illness. You got the star and the sun. This is very beautiful. And 10 of Wands. It's ending. It's ending. You got 2 cards, representation of ending. Ending of a situation. Page of Swords Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. There was a betrayal. Somebody stole something from you or betrayed you or took something without your permission, used you and abused you. For some of you, used your inheritance or your money, took money from you, your hard work. Yeah. Oh my God. But whatever the situation, it's ending. I'm not gonna lie to you. There is marriage that's ending. For some of you, not everybody. Because you got the Death and you got the Four of Wands. And it's weird. Look at the Four of Wands. This is the weirdest Four of Wands ever I've seen. It's like somebody's dying. It's your freedom. Yeah, your freedom. You're being jailed in this marriage. I don't know who I'm connecting with, but there is somebody I'm connecting with who's actually literally in an abusive relationship. It's like you're literally in a jail, in a cave, or in a cage. But you are going to be ascending. You are going to be saved by the angels. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see you are being, or you have been in an abusive relationship, marriage. Very toxic relationship. It's dying, it's ending, fighting. Five of Wands. Fighting, arguments. Non-stop fighting. What's this for? And Page of Cups. It's ending. Yeah, it's ending. And there is going to be healing. You're going to feel like, oh my God, big sigh of relief. Finally, this is ending. Finally, this is ending. I'm sick and tired of this. Lots of pages. For some of you, you have kids in this relationship. I see one of your kids is graduating or is literally like scoring high in their school, like they're getting high degree or yeah. And that's actually making you happy. I see one of your kids coming with their graduation or you know, and they're very happy. They're graduating. Their success in their school. Yeah, they're coming to you with their certificate, telling you, here, mom or dad, I've graduated and I scored really high level in school. And you're very happy with that. Yeah, I see some of you I'm connecting with as a parent. The ship is sinking. This marriage is sinking, is ending. Not for all Scorpions, but for some of you, this marriage is ending. For others, and I don't know, for others, you are going to get married. But I don't know, I'm not getting good vibes from this marriage. I'm just not. You're probably getting married of someone who's older than you are. But I don't know, as though you feel like you've had no option but to get into this marriage, to get into this commitment, because you are escaping or fleeing a toxic relationship. It could be a relationship with your, I don't know, your siblings. I see fights. Now look, I don't know, I don't want to repeat myself, but for some of you, it's a toxic marriage that's going to end. For others, you are entering into a marriage that there is no equilibrium in this marriage. There is difference either in age or in, you know, level, like, you know, in status or something like that. But you want to enter into this marriage or this commitment because you lived in hell and you want to flee this hell. It could be your family home or whatever. You want to leave it behind because you're not happy. There's always fights and argument, and there's some sort of toxicity. There are issues. I see you're fleeing or you're leaving a family situation that there was addiction in it. They're like, are you being abused? I don't know, in your family home, maybe by your sibling or somebody. Now, this doesn't have to resonate with everybody, but I see this for some of you. Whatever the case may be, whatever the situation, whatever your own situation, I see happiness at the end. A big sigh of relief. I see you happy, leaving all of this behind. I do. You're like, oh my goodness, finally, I'm done with this bullshit. Even if you have money owed to you, I see it coming back to you. There is money that was taken away from you by a thief, or somebody betrayed you, somebody, maybe one of your siblings took your share or something like this. Or not necessarily sibling, maybe even your spouse, your ex, whatever. And you worked hard. It could be your own money. Somebody stole you, or used your credit card or bank account or whatever. Stole something from you, but I see it coming back to you. I do see it coming. You've been waiting for too long. But it's coming. Look, for some of you, you are literally going to be divorced and be single. You are. And I see justice coming to your favor. Oh my God. And you got the Ace of Pentacles as well. So there is money coming your way. I kid you not. There is money coming your way, Scorpio. I see that. This is really beautiful. But you've been struggling a lot. You've been through hell, just like Cancer. You've been through hell. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said that in previous reading. Okay, I'm telling you. Whatever abundance, water sign is going to get it the first. Okay? Jupiter in Cancer is going to reward water signs first and foremost. Okay, so I want you to rest assured. Whatever you've been through, you're going to be relieved. Let's read, let me read these oracle cards for you. Growth. Growth is guidance. Growth is guidance. Abundance. Nurture your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. Nurture your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. This is a very beautiful message. I see growth coming your way. I just said that's what Jupiter is rewarding you, and you got growth. Reassembling runes. Wow. Reassembling runes. And this is runes. This is the ship is sinking. But you are reassembling the runes. From shattered pieces, gather strength to rebuild what was once broken. From shattered pieces, gather strength to rebuild what was broken, or what was once broken. So even if your heart was broken, you are going to heal. And you are going to let go and forget about the past and this toxic relationship, these wounds. You are going to heal. You got the star and you got the sun. It can't be any better than that. You got them both, the star and the sun. This is healing, happiness, growth, abundance, dreams come true, fulfillment, wish come true. Whatever you've wished for, it's coming. It's coming. Futures embrace. Seize prospects, absorb wisdom, and spring into action for your ambitions. Futures embrace. And that's what Jupiter is promising you. Futures embrace. And growth. And rebuilding what was once broken. You are going to rebuild, you're going to heal, you're going to reach abundance and happiness and wish fulfillment. I can't assure you enough or reassure you enough, Scorpio. There is going to be growth and abundance coming your way. Okay, Scorpio? I wish you a happy Jupiter in Cancer. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Pisces. Okay, so the full moon in Sagittarius is going to be in your 10th house. And Pisces, let me tell you, these squares between the full moon, the north node in your house, the south node in Virgo, and the sun in your 4th house, these are angular houses, okay? So the moon is in your 10th house, the sun is in your 4th house, and the south node is in your 7th house. So, and there's a square forming between these 4. So the moon is squaring the south node and the north node, and so is the sun. One is in your 10th and the other one is in your 4th. Now Jupiter is going to enter, or already entered actually, into Cancer, as you see in the chart, and is squaring Saturn and Neptune in your 2nd house. It's going to be perfect on the 15th. I wish that, or I hope that you've watched my previous video, but I'm going to make a video as an introduction or a general theme or general energy of the squares and about the full moon as well. So hopefully you're gonna watch that as well, besides your own reading, so you can have better understanding of what's the squares all about. But let me just tell you, Jupiter is your ruler, okay, besides Neptune. So Neptune sitting in your 2nd house, which is forming illusion and dreaming of, I don't know, maybe promotion, maybe increase in income, something along those lines. And Jupiter, your ruler, is in your 5th house, okay? And Mars is forming a square to Uranus. Mars is in your 5th house, Mars is in your 6th house, forming or squaring Uranus in your 3rd house. So there is something brewing, which is going to come to a peak moment on the 15th. But I feel you've experienced that already, Pisces. This challenge between somebody sitting in your 6th house, could be co-worker, causing too much chaos. Maybe there was, I don't know, somebody insulted you or talked down to you, or could be even stole something from you, or yeah, or maybe your schedule at work was changed without your permission, without knowing about it. But I feel that's a co-worker who's causing chaos or talking down to you. It could have been shocking for you. It could be that person got access to your computer or your data without your permission. Yeah, that's what I feel for some of you. So somebody hacked, a co-workers maybe even stole your intellectual property. Yeah, like you take it as it resonates. I don't know, whatever. But I see some conflict and confrontation between a co-worker and yourself. It could be an email you've received, or it could be a message, text message, or it could be even verbal. And as I said, it could be somebody hacked into your laptop or computer, or I don't know, even your phone. I don't know. You know better than I am, but that's what I see for some of you. Now, let me tell you once again, going back to Jupiter as your ruler, is sitting in your 5th house, trining with you. And I just mentioned to Scorpio, whatever abundance that Jupiter brings, it's going to bring to water signs number 1. Yes, water signs are going to benefit from Jupiter in Cancer more than any other sign, because Jupiter is your ruler and is trining with you, okay? And Jupiter also is forming a mutual reception with the moon in your 10th house. So even if there's something hidden, but you sense it, you feel it, you know it, because you're very censored, just like Cancer. something is brewing. You know that there's something is happening, okay? But Jupiter is going to compensate you or reimburse you or reward you with something way much better. Even if there's a loss or, you know, of status or whatever. There's a card here, 6 of Candles. Wow, 6 of Wands, Scorpio. You're winning. Whatever the battle, whatever the competition, whatever the issue, any kind of battle, legal matter, whatever, because Jupiter is legal matter, you're going to come out victorious. You're going to succeed. Look, and people are chanting to you. Maybe this is somebody celebrating your success, your winning, your victory. You could be promoted. For some of you, you are going to be promoted. Maybe there was a competition. Maybe this co-worker is trying to get your position. But I see you winning. I see you being victorious. I see people are applauding to you, okay? Are happy for your victory, for your success. Three of Chalices, 3 of Cups, celebration. Here you go, Pisces. You are being celebrated. You know what? For some of you, you are going to give. It's either you need help and support, or you are going to provide the help and support to somebody who's literally in need. It could be your mom. It could be a mom or elderly woman that needs your help, or it could be vice versa. Okay? But I see that somebody is giving or supporting somebody else financially. Or it could be related to health matter. So you're probably going to support your mom. I don't know, she's probably not feeling well. Knight of Chalices. For some of you, you have a kid who's going to be successful in school. And you're going to be very happy. You're celebrating your kid's birthdays. Look, I don't know who I'm connecting with, okay? Yeah, for some of you, it's your son's or daughter's birthday. Or graduation. I've seen that for Scorpio as well. The Devil is in reverse. You're leaving this toxic relationship. You've left already. You've left. You've been dealing with toxic person, but you've left that person. Or it could be addiction. Some sort of addiction or bad habit. You're letting go of that. You're overcoming this habit. Okay? Because I see celebration. I see victory. I see somebody. You're celebrating something. The world, there is travel in the works. There is travel. And you are King of Cups. You're balancing your emotions. I see you being emotional lately. Okay? For some of you, you're traveling to see your mom because she needs your help. She needs your support, and you're going to help her. She's literally not feeling well. I'm just gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Feathers. Why? I don't get it. Pretty much all water signs got 5 of Feathers. This is fight. Although I see you coming out victorious because you got the 6 of Wands. But this is due to competition, enviousness, jealousy. Wow. Okay, and you got the Star, Page of Feathers, 7 of Chalices, and so, you know what? This just confirms the previous message I got for you. And 9 of Swords, or 9 of Feathers. Yeah, you've been struggling. You've been dealing with a very toxic relationship, sleepless nights, worries, anxiety. But I see you coming victorious. I see wish fulfillment. I see you reaching your goals. Whatever the goal is, you are reaching your goal. But once again, I see that you've been betrayed. You've been you've been betrayed. I don't know how else I can say it. I see somebody lied to you. Somebody betrayed you. And it's, for some of you, it's a relationship. It is a relationship. It's like somebody promised you or gave you false promises, but you're leaving it nonetheless. You're leaving that situation behind. But I see that person, or it could be you, Pisces, I don't know, but I see this person is spying on you. The liar, the deceitful, just talks, just false promises. But you overcoming that, and I see you leaving this relationship behind. Anyways, be careful, because for some of you, maybe one or two, I see an elderly person who needs your help. And you probably, this doesn't have to resonate with everybody, okay? There's someone struggling to see a parent and to give a hand to a parent, support a parent, okay? Okay, let me just pull some oracle cards for you, love oracle cards. The plan wasn't to make a very long tarot reading, but there you go. It can't be like, it has to be really long, like, I don't know. I pretty much gave like 20 to 30 minutes for each of the signs. Okay, so flickering passion, tender bridges, safeguard steps, and unlock the gate. Ooh, that's very beautiful. Okay, so let's read. Flickering passion, feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there, and this is exactly what I feel. You've been into a physical, toxic relationship. It's kind of based on infatuation or like seduction, something along those lines, but you're leaving it behind. It's like whatever it started off as chemistry, it's ended. There's no longer that chemistry between you and this person. So you're leaving it. I feel it's toxic, very toxic. It's like died. Tender bridges, building connections with empathy, gentleness, and kindness. You need a very deep relationship. And I feel and I see that you are getting into that in the very near future. You don't want to be in a shallow physical relationship that's based off physical attraction. You want something deeper than that. Something based on trust, respect, reciprocation, equilibrium, give and take. Something more spiritual. That's what you're looking for. Safeguard steps. Sometimes to protect yourself or to protect the oneself, the bravest act is to walk away. Exactly, and you are walking away from this relationship that's no longer serving you. And that's how you're safeguarding yourself. You're taking safeguard steps to stay away from this illusion. I see it illusion because look, you got this person who gives you false promises and 7 of Cups. This is false relationship, false talk, sweet talk, false promises, lies, deception. It took you too much to overcome this relationship. It's like somebody's killing your own, like, okay, you being in a physical relationship with this person, but you overcoming that. Okay, let's put it this way, because you got the devil in reverse as well. And you took steps to safeguard yourself and your heart. Unlock the gate, explore the unknown, and walk new paths together. To unlock the gate. This is very beautiful. See, there's a gate. And it literally fall off under the tender bridges. Tender bridges and unlock the gate. Just like there's a gate on the bridge. But once you get into that deep spiritual relationship, both of you, you're going to be able to walk on the bridge and unlock the gate. The gate to new path that you're going to walk together with the person who you share that spiritual feelings, that deep feelings. I see you getting into that relationship, Pisces. And that's what I have for you. I wish you a happy Jupiter in Cancer, and I'll see you in the next one.